Hello everyone, I'm Rhoda and welcome back to Satisfactory. Now, you may notice that there's not very much is different other than I have a box over there. Unfortunately, Stitch over here ran away quite a few times recently, and I've had to look up a way of keeping them in one place, and unfortunately there's no other way other than putting them in a box. So, in favour of keeping you safe, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to go back in the box, my friend, and that's going to be the end of that. I did a little bit more exploring between episodes, in the sense of I literally explored around this little canyon area, whatever you want to call this place, a crater, canyon, it's surrounded by cliff edges, essentially, so I don't know what to really call it. But anyway, if I can remember which person it is. Unfortunately, you can get over the 1 meter walls, so it has to be the 4 meter ones. And yes, I did try. So between episodes, I mainly dealt with processing a stupid amount of biofuel and actually doing more research than anything else. So as you can see, all these production lines are actually off at the moment, and there's a reason for that. It's if we go over here, whilst this one may not be so full, the top one definitely is. And if we go over here, oh no, I emptied it. I don't remember how I managed to empty it that much, but I did at some point. I think it might be because I used so many materials at another time. I don't know what for though. Actually, it might be because I'm carrying quite a few materials, but no, that's only one stack of everything, isn't it? So I've only got that one running because I've got a bit of a deficit in concrete. I have less than 2 stacks, so I kind of needed to make sure my production maintained for what I have planned. You may see on the side a list of things. This is the, if I can remember what it's called. This here is my to-do list, and it's huge. 26 constructors. That's because I'm planning a massive redesign of essentially the entire factory to be more efficient and to produce more resources in a short amount of time, as well as make the most of everything. But first, before I can do that, I have to actually get a few upgrades and improvements. So let's go ahead and throw some stuff here. I need more. Why did I thought I checked to make sure I had everything, but nope, I forgot to make sure I had everything. There's a lot of iron ingots in there. Oh, there are. Right, okay. During the episode then, I will be taking those and dropping them through. Let's see, how much better power do I have? I have loads, so I should be able to throw. Okay, if I can turn you on and you on and you on, I should be able to do that without blowing a fuse. So you put it in. Hopefully this doesn't blow a fuse. Essentially what I did with the same with copper, just to get rid of everything I had left over. If I go back and have a look here now, yeah, I've got plenty. Right, so where were they? Ah, yes. And goodbye.
Milestone reached. Improved versions of conveyor belts and conveyor lifts are now accessible. To encourage additional verticality, conveyor poles now have a stackable variant.
Right, so my plan is essentially to rebuild the entire factory right here. Or somewhere along those lines. It's going to require a little bit longer conveyors for the copper, but it's a case of getting it all into one place where it's all there, nothing to worry about, not too much to worry about, all in one place, so I can just go over there, grab the resources, and be done with it. Because it's either going to be over there or it's going to be here. But that'll require me to disassemble the iron, my iron setup first. So definitely quicker just to build it all in somewhere that's not currently being used. I don't know if I'm actually going to pull up the displays for the, I have drawings of the new setup. I created a process flow chart for it, and just to ensure that everything matches up quite nicely. It does for the time being. It's as good as I think I can get at the moment. I don't know what else I'm going to be able to get my hands on in the near future in the game, but whatever it is, I'm hoping it will be able to get me going just as well. So the only other things I need is this section here, that I need to get my hands on all that stuff. So there we go. Let's make sure I've got all the stuff I need for that. Alright, so I'm going to need 300 panels. I'm going to need more reinforced plates. Let's just take all of those. And some cables. I already had a lot of cables in my inventory anyway, but might as well have some more. My hope is that I'm going to have enough spare material to actually get through all this, but it doesn't look like actually I'm going to have enough spare material. Especially not in terms of reinforced plates. Because these things aren't cheap, unfortunately. And obviously I haven't actually been taking into account the summer production things, so this episode may actually end shortly, in terms of it'll be a shorter episode than most of them are, and that's simply because I need to go and recheck everything to make sure I'm actually producing what I need to be producing and actually make it all link up correctly. So in the downtime, I'm going to run through the things that my lizard doggo found me. My lizard doggo has found me some coal and some sulfur, as well as some more Caterium ore, although I did find some as well. Other than that, I haven't really been up to much. I'm pretty sure this was in the video in the last episode, and that's it. I've made a few other bits and bobs, and that's really what I've been up to. So let's research the sulfur in the meantime, shall we? But I haven't done that yet. Sulfur. Oh, no, I need 10 of it. Right. Okay, I'm seriously just waiting for this thing to get back. In the meantime, actually, let's start building the new foundations. So what I'm thinking of... these things, how much is this thing cost? What I'm thinking of doing for the time being is... It wouldn't have quicker just drop them in there. So, all my storage will be on the ground floor. All of my and then everything will be on like one set floor. And so the plan is to have the smelters on the top floor. The actual building I haven't designed yet, which probably should have been something that I should have done, but oh well. Is what it is, I guess. I don't want to move to space elevator, actually. I mean, just have the space elevator at the very top of the pile. See, I plan to make a lot of use out of the vertical methods. So... Right, I'm gonna have to quickly grab my schematics. Hopefully I'll have them in a form where I can put them on screen so you guys can have a look at them. I haven't yet got an interlinked one yet, So because everything at the moment only sits on its own, I don't need to have any interrelations between the different setups. There isn't really much interchange. Yeah, it gets... My problem is I need to figure out how I'm actually going to design this. Because the moment my brain is going, don't do it all vertically because it's just going to go nightmarishly wrong. Okay, just gonna keep my eye over here. Oh, it's already back. Cool. Right. Okay. And go.
Milestone reached.
And you're
More
off.
complex assembly of parts can now be automated. Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
Right. I need... What is that? What is that thing there? A rotor, okay. How do I make a rotor? Modular frame, okay. Copper sheets. Right, oh, that's another thing I have now. I guess to redesign the whole thing, aren't I? Rotor. I have to redesign the whole thing, aren't I? Right. This just got awkward because I actually can't finish this video because I've just realised my design won't work at all. Not even for a minute. That's sort of a big part of the episode, was doing all of that. Jump pads, resourcing. Let's get this one, and then I'll call it an episode then. But for the time being, I think I'm going to start turning things back on because I'm going to need more resources than I thought. Right, what do I need? I need wires. I've all got them. Yeah, I've got enough. Okay, so I might cut this episode in half then. So, yeah, this is awkward. Right, okay. Right. How much am I going to need? I'm going to turn them all on for now, and then turn off the ones I don't need, as I find out which ones I need and which ones I don't. Right, okay. So, fortunately enough, these have some massive supplies of resources left in them, so I don't need to worry about those at all. This one here, similar sort of situation. Never mind, not anymore. Limestone is one thing I definitely need to make sure I keep producing more of. Sorry, concrete. And there's a decent supply of copper in there. Parts in terms of simple parts, I could probably make more by myself. We need... Yeah, no, I can't. I don't think I can turn any... Actually, no, I should be able to turn one of these ones off. Because they only, what, produce 20? Oh, that's so close. So you can actually see, so there's literally too much more and it's going to blow a fuse. So what do I need to build? I need rotors. Make rotors, I need those. I need 4 of them. Cool, okay, I'm going to wait for this thing to return and then I'm going to build the assembler. So I can then actually do some calculations on that one and figure out exactly how this thing needs to be built. I'm really glad I'm finding this out in advance and not on the day that this thing needs to be uploaded. Because that would have been hilarious. I would have had to make up half a video on the spot. Yeah, a lot of this early bit's probably being cut because it's just me running around, being a madman. Because I am actually quite annoyed with this one because I spent literal days plotting out a set of schematics of a process plan, only now to find out that is completely useless because the things that I want to implement into it aren't useful. I can't actually use them. Is it back yet? Yep, that's the sound of it entering the atmosphere. And there it is, you can just about see it. And there it is, going in and decelerating. And got to swivel around before making a landing. Here we go, swivel. And slowly but carefully, so quickly but carefully, dropping into its holder. And there we go. It has now docked and returned. Now we can fill it straight back up and just send it back in its merry way. Go.
Milestone reached. You have been given early access to the Anti-Waste Effort for Stress Testing of Materials on Exoplanets bonus program. Funneling parts into the awesome resource sink, depending on their amount and complexity, will grant you coupons in the awesome store, which can be exchanged for bonus rewards. Examples of bonus content are parts, walls, factory attachments, and cosmetics. Ficsit is working hard to develop additional options, which will be added to the awesome store in the future. Go
Cool.
that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Got a lot of their slogans. Right. Now then, I need to figure out what I'm going to do. I can't manufacture these, can I? Not by hand. Modular frame, color cartridge. No, I have to actually those have to be manufactured in machinery. Okay, let's go ahead. Production assembler. That thing's massive. I'm literally building it here just to see what it does and how I can. So okay, so one output obviously. I have to say though, it does actually look pretty cool. Shame it doesn't act. This bit doesn't act as a normal ladder. It's just. Right. Okay. So this can do modular frames, reinforced plates, rotors, smart plating. Wow, smart plating is actually really expensive. Okay, right, I'm going to end this bit off here. I'm going to go and see what I can do about redesigning my entire layout to actually make sure this all fits. This might take a while, so this video is a little bit delayed. I apologise. So yeah, I thought I had it all worked out already, but I probably should have planned and made sure I did this bit further in advance. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go grab Stitch and end this bit off here. So part 2 will be up. Well, part 2 will hopefully be done in advance as well. So this whole episode can be in one piece. If not, then consider this episode 6 part 1, as long as this is episode 6. And if it isn't, Sorry, yeah, and then that part will be part 2. Sulfur. Cool. But this is effectively, hopefully, just going to be one episode, because hopefully I'll get all those parts done. Let's end this off by researching sulfur then, shall we? Let's research the sulfur. Cool. Black powder. That's expensive. Experimental power generation. The Nobelisk detonator. Expanded tool belt. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna put the sulfur back in here now. Anyway, see you guys in a bit. If this episode will have an ending. This isn't the ending, but it will have an ending depending on what happens. Anyway, as I said, see you guys in a bit, and hopefully it's good news. Hello everyone, I'm back. It's been a while since I actually dropped off from this video, and the reason for that, like I said before, I had to work on the actual designs, and the designs are mostly finished if I recall correctly. It's literally just the last few bits. Oh yeah, the lizard doggo bought me some of these. Right? I don't know. So brought some nuts over. Not sure whether the lizard doggo managed to find them, but it did. And I did actually have something else I wanted to sort out as well, which I completely forgot I managed to find. If I can find it again, that'd be helpful. Mycelia. So these are two things that need to be studied in. Let's start with the nuts. Okay, some information about the nutrients in there. And that's going to take some time to deal with. Okay, I should do that one. I could sort out that one as well. Oh yeah, that also reminds me, I did sort out a few things to do with this. I got just basically making a load of rotors whilst I drained up my supplies of iron. So I have no more iron or copper ore in storage. The only way I can get more now to process is by mining it up. And I'm currently depleting my resources of unrefined, what's it called, limestone. So, yeah. And now let's deal with the mycelia one. So I found mycelia in the cave where I found the alien artifact, which I think was the one that was on about, seeing as it is now shut up about that stuff. So yeah. So what can I actually research in here? Do I have enough? No, I don't have enough for that yet. Nope. Actually I do have enough for that, except for I don't have any biomass at the moment. How about I quickly just manufacture some biomass? If I can. So I have some sulfur which I already researched. Actually quite hard considering no more. And I need 100, don't I? Yeah, there we go. Mycelia. It was this one. Cool. So what does fabric actually do then? Parachute. Extra equipment slot. Synthetic polyester fabric. Okay, so how do I make fabric? Biomass and mycelia apparently. Solid biofuel requires 8. I have no idea what fabric would be used for. Well, I guess I'll find out eventually. It requires 5 biomass. Okay, so I'm now out of biomass. Cool. Right. So that's going to go in the box. I believe my mycelia will as well. And let's see if there's anything else I can actually do in the meantime. I don't particularly want to use too many resources. Simply because I don't have an awful lot of them at the moment. So, also I do have an incredible amount of resources at the moment. But it's a case of I'd prefer to keep hold of them rather than using them all up. I can't make that one anyway. This one I can do actually. Same as that one and that one. I don't want to use too many rotors up, to be honest. Here, nope, can't do that, and I can't do that one either. And I don't have enough for either of those. Yeah, let's do that one. Right. I think that's going to be it for now. So what is that? It just made them a scannable object, didn't it? So if I was to get my scanner out. Telling me that there is a power slug over in this direction somewhere. Alright, so, okay. Oh, where did Stitch go? Oh, I can't believe I did this again now. I've lost Stitch again, guys. I'm doing this all the time, so I built the box. Oh, there's Stitch. Hey there. Alright, it's time to end the episode off. Oh, did I forget to mention I learned how to slide. I've been doing it quite a lot since I learned how to do it. So yeah, I'm just gonna end the episode off. Not really anything else to go over, to be honest. Yeah. I hope you liked the episode. If you liked it, like it, dislike it, I don't mind. Just please keep it honest. And yeah, I promise next episode will have more constructing stuff in it. That this one's mainly just been research, and that's simply because my plans are not yet finished. I also need to make sure that I future-proof them as well, so it's not too difficult to modify or to get new production up and running if I need to. But yes, it's simply the case that not everything is ready to roll quite yet. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and as always, please guys, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye.